Good afternoon. Welcome to St. James Academy in Lenexa. Today's Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week is part of the 22 St. James Volleyball Slam. We've got Lee Summit West taking on Blue Valley West. Hi, everybody. Kevin White with Jill Dorsey Hall, our volleyball analyst. Both teams last year, second at state, great seasons, but both lost very good senior classes. Now it's time for the underclassmen to step up, and we're going to see some good ones today.
Indeed, and this is going to be the battle of the underclassmen. Both these teams just certainly reload. Good experience, though, on the side of Blue Valley West. A lot of those freshmen are coming back for their sophomore campaign. And then Lee Summit West, so athletic. You're going to see a fast-tempo offense from them. Both these coaches do an exceptional job with their programs.
Should be a good one. Lee Summit West, Blue Valley West here in the Slam for 2022. Back with our first set right after this. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Lineups being introduced here at St. James Academy in Lenexa, Kansas. This is match number 4, and thus far the Blue Valley schools have dominated. Blue Valley earlier beat Olathe East in our 8 a.m. match. Then at 9:30, Blue Valley North took out Lawrence Free State from the Sunflower League. And then, wow, an epic battle in 3. Blue Valley Northwest edging Shawnee Mission Northwest. Now we see a team from Missouri, Lee Summit West, a team won 26 games last year and were state runners-up in Class 5, taking on Blue Valley West, state runners-up on the Kansas side in Class 6A to Blue Valley North. So this should be a very interesting matchup as officials getting the girls all lined up and get started here. First referee will be Chuck Long. Brett Wyman will be the second referee, and working the sidelines will be Steve Bach. Interesting story with the coaches. Jessica Horstick, formerly Jessica Kopp, was a major league star at Lee Summit West, now coaching Blue Valley North, but that's not the headline story for her. She's going to have a baby, her first baby, next month with her husband JT. And there she is in pink. And she's, what, 35 weeks pregnant. And they don't know what they're going to have. But there's a big poster at Lee Summit West of her because she was an Evelyn Gates winner in 2009. And then there's Coach Morgan, Jennifer Morgan, now in her 7th year. And her team state runners-up in Class 5. She returns 3 starters. 4 returning starters for the Jaguars of Blue Valley West. They'll wear red. In gray and blue, the Titans of Lee Summit West. Out of the suburban goal, they will serve. And they get the early kill. And this is one of those youngsters, Alex Myers. All I have next to her name, JDH, is good. That's what Coach Horstick said. We don't know that much about her, but she's good.
Oh, flying right out of the gates.
Her dad played college basketball, is 6'10". She currently is a sophomore at 6 foot. And her doctors are forecasting she'll be about 6'3". So they've had those doctors' recommendations on your height. They're not accurate. Is there a substitution situation there that they give a point to Lee Summit West?
They have a certain amount to serve, and I think that exceeded that amount. So.
Oh, all right. And there's the kill for Blue Valley West.
That's Myers once again. We saw her on the left side pin that time, behind the setter on the right side. Great push out. You can see the time and space to work with. Beautiful set.
Yeah, they expect high things, big things from the sophomore Alex Myers. And Coach Horstick says the scouts don't know much about her. Nice dig there in the back row. And is that Myers just owning things early?
Yeah, that is set on a platter. I mean, she is getting beautiful sets from Wedman.
Well, Wedman's a returner and a big-time player. Honorable mention All-State. Tremendous athlete, team chiropractor. If you need your back popped on the Jaguars, she's going to be the girl that does it for you. And a bad pass there, and a point to Blue Valley West.
We're going to see Lee Summit West try to push tempo, so they try to do that on that play. Just couldn't get that going offensively, but we're going to see tempo, quick tempo from them. Try to utilize that athleticism that they have.
This is Brooklyn Hatton, the transfer from Gardner Edgerton, serving. And it's a kill. Getting the kill was Zoe Barnes. Now she's a sophomore at 5'10". She's one of those underclassmen they're expecting a lot out of. She shoots it down the line and gets the point for the Titans. Rally scoring. And a party ball, but they can't finish it. And now here's Ella Davidson on the tip. Handled nicely by Cole. Hatton setting the outside Davidson. And a point to Lee Summit West. Who was in the net there? Was that Heck?
Ball didn't cross the plane of the net, so 4 contacts on the side of Blue Valley West. So point over to the Titans.
Good serve received, but the Jaguars, I thought, were going to get away with it, and they send it out of play. So nice run now to tie things up at 4 apiece by Lee Summit West. Serving Ava Anderson, also a soccer player for the Titans. Davidson handled in the back row. And tip try by Barnes into the net, point Blue Valley West. So the girls that need to step up for Lee Summit West, Junior and Watry, expecting things out of Barnes. Now they're scrambling, and they get by. Wedman setting Davidson, and it's out of play. It'll be a point for Lee Summit West.
Well, that rally featured players all the way to the back wall. Great pursuit of the ball. You see first contact goes awry, but then hustle and effort almost runs out of real estate, but incredible effort. Play goes on, and then the attack goes wide. So tremendous effort from the Titans that leads to the point.
Wedman setting, and look at this Myers girl on the slide, just flying in.
I think that was Allison Heck.
Oh, beg your pardon. Yes, that was Heck. So Heck on the slide. She's a girl that's returning for them. And they say she's probably their most improved player. 6-foot sophomore, middle hitter. There's a free ball. Wedman. And the set. And the kill. And that was Pangeris. She's the 9th grader that plays for them. Carly Pangeris. That's some power by the 9th grader there. Ella Davidson. The serve. Handled by Mathis. Here's Watry. And she gets the kill. Ryan Watry is a junior, 5'9". They're using her on the outside. That's 17 kills. Against Lee Summit, that was actually Bella Bishop, who is not here. Bella is at a wedding for her brother in St. Joe, so they're missing one of their bigger hitters today, as this one sent wide, point for the Titans. So the Titans missing Bella Bishop, a 5'11" sophomore outside hitter. Tried to get her here and do double duty, the wedding and the slam, but the wedding's in St. Joe for her brother Grant, and the kill. And that's the freshman who's, tell you what, these freshmen, they're ready to go, aren't they? Carly Pangeris. Myers, Heck with the serve. Good one. Now McDonald. Sister played on the team last year, did McDonald, and they get a little tip for a score. Does Blue Valley West. Is that Hefner, number 9?
That was Wedman.
Oh, Wedman tip.
Yeah, set her dump. Good awareness. She's live on the front row in this rotation.
She's a heady player. Her last name is familiar to old guys. Yeah, Scott Wedman was a player for the Kansas City Kings. She is related to him. Her father is a cousin of his. Although when I told the girls that Kansas City had an NBA team way long ago, they were
didn't
like,
believe you.
Yeah, they were like, what?
They have to believe the Hall of Famer, Kevin White, when he speaks. Surely they believed you. And big congrats.
You've already opened the can of worms, haven't you? Yeah, yes, those girls, thank you, by the way. Yeah, these girls did not know that there was an NBA team in Kansas City as Pangeris gets dug, sent back over. Let's see what Wedman can do. Here's Pangeris, cross-court kill. Boy, they kept her under wraps. Old Coach Horstick didn't have much to say about the 9th grader, just said, she's really a strong girl. Yeah. How about give me a little more for the scouting
You just don't know. I mean, you don't know when you're a freshman. You're really excited, but on this big stage, at this level.
McDonald, a tip and a kill. This is a young lady that had to sit out all of last year with a fractured ankle. Cameron McDonald, her sister, Kaylin, played on the team last year, so she had to play manager on the team, and she's an enthusiastic girl. She knew all the Blue Valley West girls. They play in the offseason, and this is Myers, Doug. Now they set the outside. McDonald down the line for a kill. So Cameron McDonald making up for lost time. She's just a sophomore.
Well, she sets that play up. The play before she tips it over, right, into the hole. That time coming with the heat. So varying up the speed and placement.
Wedman, Myers, blocked. Great work at the net there by Ava Anderson at 6'3" and her long arms.
Working hard laterally to get their nose, now allowing a seam in the block.
Whoa, an overpass. Well, they get by. And off the block, nice hustle there by Hatton. And she really went for that ball there in her bench area, but they're not able to save it. Point for Lee Summit West. That was Eden Willard with the kill on the outside. And lady that plays basketball, another player they're looking to step up in 2022. Myers blocked again. Ava Anderson. And we get a timeout. 14-10 West, set number 1 at the Slam. Good crowd here at the St. James Gymnasium. Kevin White, Jill Dorsey Hall. Match 4 of the Slam. And there's some early action with the block, the double block there. Willard and Anderson. Remember, Anderson is their tallest player at 6'3". And that was kind of a mishandled set there. Hard ball to put down, and the point to Lee Summit West, and they're on a run now at 15-10. And here's one of their senior leaders, Aubrey Cole, turning starter. Tip try, handle, Cole, the heady player that she is. Now here's McDonald. Diagonal shot handled by Hatton, who seems to be everywhere, and then sent wide, point to the Titans. Cole gets the signal from her coach. Where to serve it. Hatton handling it. And a quick ball sent in by Wedman, and it's a doozy. Wedman, such a heady player. Sophomore. You know she's going to be playing the college ranks. 1,000 assists as a freshman.
She looks so calm, cool, and collected out there.
Was that in
Great
your
hands.
media guide that Blue Valley West sent you? I didn't get that media guide. And a tape shot that works. Mathis can't get it off the floor, and point now for Blue Valley West. And here is the freshman, Pangeris. Willard through the block and a powerful kill. Eden Willard, number 5, 5'9" player, athletic girl. Also see her on the basketball court this winter.
Great set. That was a tight pass and how to stay out of the net to get that, deliver a beautiful ball.
And an ace there by Mcdonald. If you go to these two teams' practices, these are two of the loudest, most enthusiastic teams you'll ever see.
That's awesome.
Coach Morgan has to wear a microphone to communicate to her team during practice. And the West girls, I mean, they're just so loud. But, hey, they bring the energy. They bring the passion for the game, as there's an ace aided by the tape for Mcdonald.
I think it's a great sign. If they're not communicating, they're not loud, you're not going to have that factor. And that's much of the game of volleyball.
It's just I'm the old man, and everything's loud to me. Music, girls, you know. And the kill. And that is that Myers this time?
That was Myers.
Oh, all right. So we talked to Coach Horstick, and she did say, watch out for number 7 on my team, but didn't say much more. Here's Willard, and it's long. Point Blue Valley West. So Willard went for it. Back line wasn't kind. And here is Brooklyn Hatton, transfer from Gardner Edgerton, future real estate agent in your neighborhood near you, as the kill by Ava Anderson. Ava having a good set number 1. Again, this is another girl who is expected to step up, underclassmen. I mean, they lost a girl, Sydney Hondel, now playing at Auburn. We were talking to Sydney last year, I'm going to play soccer in college. But then Auburn came calling, and she suddenly said, I'm going to play volleyball in the SEC. Tip, handled. Now Willard just going to send it over, and it's a precise shot as Panderas can't handle near the back line. Nice play by number 5 in gray. And we'll get a timeout for Blue Valley West as they trail in set 1. Timeout taken by Blue Valley West. Good set 1 going for Coach Morgan and the Titans. Still haven't closed it out here as Ava Anderson to serve. Wedman, Myers, able to get Zoe Barnes a tip try. Now Wedman setting it up, and it's kind of a knife shot, but it goes out. No, it was in?
Okay,
yeah. They got it in, and that was Heck. She just cut the ball here with her hand. Watch, a little slice, and it cuts across.
Working hard in transition.
Karate chop for a kill. There's Willard, powered through the block. Blue Valley West gonna set it up. Now they give a free ball over. And there's Zoe Barnes. Got it in. Oh, the players on the back line disagree with Steve Bach. But Zoe Barnes, the line was kind this time.
Kind of a roll shot deep into the Coffin corner.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's a good call. Veteran official Steve Bach right there, make the call. And here's Lindemann. Davidson, dug by Mathis nicely. One of the leaders on the team. Now a free ball sent over. Wedman, Davidson, and she gets the kill. Davidson, as a young girl, 6 years old, for Halloween, dressed up as a Blue Valley West volleyball player. She's been working with Coach Horstick since she was 5 or 6 years old. She didn't want me to tell that story, but I saw a picture of her in her Halloween costume. I said, "Did you trick or treat in a uniform?" And she said, "Yep." I said, "I gotta tell that story."
Hey, you know
She
what you
loves.
want. You have a goal. That's awesome.
She loves the Jaguars. Ella Davidson. She and Coach Horstick very close. Dad played volleyball at Princeton. I said, "Now you want to go to Princeton, don't you?" "Oh, no, not New Jersey. I don't want to go to New Jersey." No. Not the fact that it's one of the best schools in the country. And nice dig on the back line. Here's Barnes. And Ella Davidson can't dig it. Zoe Barnes has had some shots here that have worked here. She's been spatially correct with some shots. Titan cheering section there, loving what Zoe's doing. As this is Hooten. This is Riley. Got a sister Tatum on the team as well. Pangeris, dug by Mathis. Lindemann tried to save it. Good hustle by the Titans, though. The point goes to Blue Valley West.
A great hustle. The Titans certainly feature defensive prowess. I mean, they are
Lindemann ended
really
up in the bench.
a scrappy team.
Watry. Scrambling. Jaguars able to get it over. Now Watry with a tip, and it works. Ryan Watry met her parents in the hallway. Reggie and Andrea worked with her dad at UPS for a number of years. Did not know. We did the old, "What are you doing here?" "No, what are you doing here?" "Well, I'm doing TV. I'm here to watch my daughter." "Okay. Well, your daughter's a good player." Well, we get set point here, and we got a violation on West. Somebody in the net there?
I think it was Aubrey Poole.
Got a grown man's back in my face, so I can't see much. Point, Blue Valley West trying to hang on. East Summit West trying to close it out. Anderson, and she does. Gets the kill and the match point. So 6-3, number 3 for Lee Summit West takes set number 1, 25-19 here in game 4 of the Slam. Well, set 1 goes to Lee Summit West. So Coach Horstick, who once again we documented is going to have her first baby. Congratulations to her and JT. They're going to have her first baby next month. How about these names, though? Andy for a girl and Whit for a boy. That's the names on the docket. They do not know the sex of the baby, as Coach Horstick getting her troops riled up. After she has her baby, she will step away for maternity leave for 6 weeks, and then Michelle Abshire, the veteran coach from Paola for 20 years, will take over this team. So, but Andy, Whit.
I love it. Okay, congratulations.
Well, when you have dogs named Hosmer and Nayla from the Lion King, and then, you know, Hosmer, so yeah, Whit would be Whit Merrifield or Bobby Whit, she said. And then Andy, she liked the name Andy. So
big congratulations, welcoming their first child.
Yeah.
That is exciting. It's probably difficult for her. She's playing at Lee Summit West, her alma mater. She won a state championship in 2007 with them.
And they actually, Lee Summit West beat her the last time in the Slam in 2018. So this is a revenge situation for, I showed the girls for Blue Valley West the big poster they have on the wall for her, because she won the Evelyn Gates.
Yeah, it's
most
a big deal.
outstanding player, played her college career at Washburn. She didn't really like me showing the picture of the big poster on the phone to the girl, but the girls wanted to see it. I'm there to,
Yeah.
show that, your coach was a heck of a player back in the day. And they're like, that's you when you were in high school? So we're getting ready to go here. And here are the schools taking part. We already saw Blue Valley handle Olathe East, Blue Valley North a winner over Free State, and then really a 3-game nail-biter between the two Northwest schools, with Blue Valley Northwest winning. Coming up later, Liberty and Olathe Northwest. You want to see two of the best players in the country on opposite sides of the net. You will see that. St. Teresa's Miege, Washburn Rural St. Thomas Aquinas, and the Nancy Dorsey revenge game. St. James taking on Lansing. Lansing beat them
In the state fence.
for the Class 4. There are the Liberty girls. Yeah, they're all fired up. Jocelyn Renfro there flexing for the camera. That's next. You're not going to want to miss this one because there's a girl named Abigail Mullen. There she is in a blue sweatshirt there pointing. And she is considered the #1 sophomore player in the country.
Her sister's very good as well.
She's going to UCLA, so she's no slouch.
Yeah.
She'll be setting her up.
Yep.
And then Sky Pierce, #1 junior player in the country, headed to Nebraska. And an early kill by Blue Valley West. And it's again Myers. And she's team mobbed there.
Blue Valley West jumping out with their first point. They feature phenomenal sophomores themselves. I mean, loaded with talent that many of them playing their freshman year.
And it's going to be an ace in the corner. Precise serving early on. Well, Myers, the EKL scouts have already found her out. There's a lot of coaches in here scouting. Look at this one. Mathis kind of 50-50. Do I handle it or let it go out? It goes in. Early start. Ava Anderson through the block. Now Blue Valley West gets a chance. And it's a point for the Titans as the ball was hit in the net. Goals for Lee Summit West. They want to get their block working well. They want to work the fast offense.
Yeah, quick tempo.
Communication. And they want to make sure they get their underclassmen mixed in. This is a big deal, making sure your 9th and 10th graders aren't ostracized and, can get in there and contribute. I see a lot of teams really working this as back-to-back points by the Titans. Make sure the young girls are part of the action.
When you look at both of these teams, both state runner-up last season in their respective classes and state, it is really impressive how many players both these teams lost. And just come back and look, they reload and look at the firepower both these teams feature.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of very good underclassmen, and there's Anderson and Willard with that double block. It's just been lethal.
Ava Anderson has just been tremendous.
Well, they hit in the net that time, the old shot in the net, but they were there, Willard and Anderson. Now, Wedman, the save. Wedman makes that play. She is just so smart, only a sophomore, tremendous athlete, and make sure you do a good job on the broadcast. She said she is taping this and she is watching this right after she gets home. And I said, keep your expectations low, especially when you see my name on the broadcast.
Not the Hall of Famer, no.
No, Wedman, she is excited to watch it. As there you see Myers, sophomore right side. The secret is out on her. And now there's a net violation on West. Or, yes, it's on Blue Valley West.
Well, if you say West, you're going to be successful either way because we've got both of them.
Yeah, I got the second referee's shirt in my face. And Watry, and tips it out. Went off the antenna. That'll be a point for Blue Valley West. And here's Brooklyn Hatton to serve. service error, and it's a killer in rally scoring because it's a point to the other team. You saw the eye roll by Jessica Horstick after that. Hatton will shake it off. And now the substitution, Lindemann, will come in. Lindemann will serve. She's a returning starter. Sophomore, Addison. Wedman, and Myers just got a right hand on it. And now the block there by, now the first official saying a double hit.
We're gonna have a replay.
And they're gonna redo. That was Heck there, I think, was flying in. So a redo at 5-5. And a service error as we go back to that last play, and let's see what happened here. Looked like yeah. Like it's stuck on her arm a little bit there, but see substitution, Hooten in to serve. And again, the officials tight with the rules here in game one and making sure. I think this is good, though, that the girls get this experience early on.
It's great. It's one match.
Yeah.
You're focusing on one opponent, one match.
I mean, this is stuff that, you know, you see the NFL teams bring in referees, and now another service error. These are killers. You see the NFL teams bring NFL referees to call penalties, but this is, the girls are getting used to some of the little changes and little nuances of the volleyball refereeing, substituting, and Davidson to serve, tight one. As her team by a point, as we've seen both teams with service errors that are killing them in the second set. Watry gets the kill.
4 contacts that didn't cross the plane of the net, so point over to Blue Valley West.
Oh, really? I thought she got the kill, and instead, let's see here. Nope.
Yeah, no contact by the hands. Good call.
The net took away the Watry kill. And quick ball there by Cole. Now Wedman, and quick shot.
Net violation.
So had a net violation that was on Wedman, and Wedman can't believe the call as she stares up at the first referee. You make the call at home. Here's Wedman. She'll be watching this later tonight. Is she going to be happy or sad?
I think she got it. I think she'll agree with it.
All right. Here's Pangeris. Mathis directing traffic. They send the free ball. Wedman in a joust. Ball just hanging near the net. Let's see if they can get some offense going for Mcdonald, and she gets the kill. Cameron Mcdonald.
I think that ball is going to be out point over to Blue Valley West.
What?
You see attack right off the antenna.
Hit the antenna. Okay, beg your pardon. She did hit the antenna there. And point to Blue Valley West. And here's Mcdonald again. Hit it in the net this time. The antenna, the net. Jaguars taking those points. Heck to serve. Ava Anderson hitting wide. So let's see, we get, yes, I saw Jennifer Morgan jump off the bench, and she wants a timeout as her team trails here in set 2. Good crowd cheering on the Jaguars as we take a look at some of the earlier matchups. And there's a common theme there, JDH. What is that?
I think the Blue Valley schools, look at them coming on top in every single match so far. We'll see if Blue Valley West can continue. They're down in 1 set now, but Blue Valley in 2 sets and the other 2 following had took 3, but came out victorious.
I was assured by the Titan volleyball team that trend would end. That was in the hallway, you know. I'm pacing before the broadcast. But I say, hey, the Blue Valley teams have all won thus far. No, not this one. Not game 4. But the Titans, a confident bunch, is now, here's Cole to serve. And Willard back in. Cole is excellent student, but his service there and just little things killing Lee Summit West right now in set 2 as Phillips was in. Phillips goes out. Wedman to serve. And Wedman we saw as a freshman. She's one of the definite leaders for this team. And here's McDonald, dug nicely by Davidson. Now Myers tracking it and just sending it over. Now another free ball sent over, and this one. Team's having trouble passing here, and the point to Lee Summit West. Hatton ended up across the line on the floor. Zoe Barnes in. Serving will be McDonald. And the girl that was out all last year with that ankle injury had to watch her older sister get second at state, but they said she served as manager. Tip by Myers. It's a beauty. Alex Myers.
A strong approach to the ball and then fools everybody with that tip shot right over the top of the block. You set that up by driving really hard at the ball.
Zoe Barnes knocking it over. Here's Davidson. Nice dig by McDonald on the back row. Barnes just going to send a free ball over. And it's in to the net. Point Lee Summit West. Can they rally? They won set 1, 25-19.
I think their head coach, Jennifer Morgan, was spot on with her assessment of the team. She said, we can play some serious defense. And that was featured within that rally. The sprawl out, dive, and then the block to end.
And Davidson with the kill at the net. Last one was an Ava Anderson block. So the stat sheet will show that she got another block, but Davidson got the kill. Number 4 in red for the Jaguars. One of these team leaders for this young Blue Valley West team. Hatton to serve. Mathis serve receive. Watry into the net. Again, just not a crisp game for the Titans. As Blue Valley West will do that to you. They can cause that as Brooklyn Hatton will serve. She plays beach volleyball as well, 3rd in nationals, along with Wedman. That Wedman and Hatton, that's too long. And again, Blue Valley West taking advantage as this team not as sharp. Talking about Lee Summit West, there's Brooklyn. It's the signal where to serve it. That is Michelle Abshire, who's the assistant coach, who will take over once Coach Horstick gives birth. And this one is wide by Watry. So just hitting errors, service errors, and Blue Valley West says thank you very much.
They're starting to get some separation in this set number 2.
Opening up an 8-point lead as Brooklyn. Would you buy a house from Brooklyn Hatton? That's the question. She stated emphatically she wants to sell real estate when she is older. So you'll have a yard sign with her face on it as they get another kill. Blue Valley West on a heater right now. And another timeout for the Titans as they're down big in set number 2. Fans loving life. If you're in red for Blue Valley West, they got a lot of kids here. Their students came out and they are enjoying candy and a big set number 2 as Brooklyn Hatton. That face will be on a yard sign in a gold blazer trying to sell a house to you in Johnson County probably in about 10 years or so. And another kill, Blue Valley West.
No, that's going to be out wide.
Really?
So
out
point
wide?
over to Lee Summit West coming out of that timeout. Get the ball back over. That
Just
block
went wide.
Yeah, that block was wide.
Boy, Lee Summit West needed something, and they finally catch a break. As now Lindemann to serve here for the Titans. And oh my. A wounded duck into the net. As Myers back to serve. And a great serve by Myers. So if I'm an EKL coach and I'm watching Blue Valley West, I'm writing down Alex Myers. She's really good. This is just a good serve. She cut it a little bit.
She has that side spin on that ball.
And another ace. So the scouts in EKL, Myers very good. We need to keep track of her. Pangeris, the freshman, forget 9th grade next to her name. She's good. And Blue Valley West, good again.
Well, Blue Valley West right now, serve and pass. That one was in
and
as well.
And again with aces. And the sophomore, Alex Myers, dominating with her serve. We saw her dominating at the net with the kills, and now she's killing them as she just hugs the back line. And the Jags are loving life as set 2 is almost theirs. And the kill, is that Heck? Heck of a kill.
Yeah, they have all the momentum now, everything working.
And when they get the momentum, they get loud. This is what they do. Overpass and set 2 to Blue Valley West. Lee Summit West not sharp, but Blue Valley West takes it. Their sophomore Myers gets the kills, gets the serves, and we're going to 3 here at St. James Academy, predicted by Jill Dorsey Hall.
I just didn't think that Blue Valley West would stay quiet. I thought they were going to settle into
They're
the
never
match.
quiet. They are the loudest team there is.
Meaning they were going to fight back and claw their way back in, and they certainly settled down, started to serve better. Unfeatured with an ace at the very end. You could see low to the net. That side spin was causing a lot of issues. That's going to tail away from you. So you got to set up at a different angle and service reception to handle that side spin. It's a difficult ball to pass because typically the spin, there's no spin on a floater or top spin. You don't see side spin that often.
Or just the knuckle action of the no spin shot is troubling to the serve receiver.
Yeah, the floater. The floaters are tough.
So many people here. I'm looking to my right. Janelle Green is out here scouting from Blue Valley North. Is that Coach Martinsich, the St. Teresa's coach he's talking to? Yeah, that's so many people here. And
some of these players play against each other or play alongside each other, excuse me, during club. And then they have to face each other, which is always so fun.
Well, the Blue Valley schools have dominated. The EKL has dominated. And Lee Summit West and Blue Valley West will go to 3 to decide. I've already got the prediction. The Titans girls have already said they are not going to lose to a Blue Valley school. So this set 3 should be very interesting. What should we see here? The momentum on the side of the team in red, Blue Valley West. And this is as quiet as they'll be, by the way. This is the quiet moment for them as they have to listen to their coach here. It's Coach Horstick holding court.
And Coach Horstick said, you know, while we're young, we have young returners with great experience. And growing off of the sophomore class, and many of them played in their freshman year, now in their sophomore, but had gotten that varsity experience.
Do you know the term sandbagging?
I do. I'm familiar.
I feel like she sandbagged me on a couple of these players. She didn't give me any. She wanted to keep these girls secret.
All I know is that she's been extremely successul. And
No,
she's
no,
had
I'm
9
just
years
saying,
total,
you
8
know,
years
I'm in
at
there trying to.
Blue Valley West.
I'm in there trying to get
Yeah.
information, and she's not.
She can keep something under wraps.
Yeah.
No one's going to be fooled by them being successful.
No.
They've had 2015 state champs, 16 runner-up, 17 runner-up, 20 state champs. Last year, runner-up once again. And on the other side, Lee Summit West, the Titans, extremely successful as well. Their run last year to get to the state championship was very impressive. I mean, they had to beat a Liberty North team to go to state. Ended up getting second in state.
That's Mark Borichter. He will be my broadcast partner at a football game next week in Kansas. St. James Academy playing host to Blue Valley Northwest. Why is he here? Well, his wife is the Lee Summit volleyball coach. She's here scouting. He just loves volleyball because it's a great sport. It's so athletic. It's so fast. And he said this is the place to be.
It is. It's loud. It's electric. And it just keeps getting better and better. 13 years of doing the slam. There's amazing talent on display, the energy.
And when you talk to the girls, they are so excited to be here.
Definitely.
Liberty will be in our next game. This will be their first appearance. Let me tell you how excited the Blue Jays are to play in this, and they'll be in our next game. Pangeris, the freshman, is dug. Mcdonald through the block, gets the kill. Lee Summit West off to a better start after a struggling set 2. Mcdonald.
Well, here's the thing, that set's behind you. That's the beauty of volleyball, though. That set doesn't matter anymore. We're turning the page, 0-0. Let's go after it.
And they get the block on Hefner. Now a tip by Pangeris, the freshman down the line. Savvy.
And the crowd letting you know she's our freshman.
The 9th grade myth is long gone. All these girls can absolutely play. Doesn't matter what number is next to your name on the roster. Pangeris, block. And that was a good block there by McDonald. And Anderson again.
Anderson has been so strong.
Anderson is the long arm of the law there at the front line, number 3 in gray. Watch her and McDonald. Yep, it was Anderson. McDonald the serve. Myers. Now they'll give Blue Valley West a chance. Free ball for the Titans. And Willard down the line with a push shot. Tipped by Myers, handled there by Mathis. Now Zoe Barnes is blocked, out of bounds. So Zoe will get the kill as she hit it hard enough that it went off the defender's hands and out of bounds.
Well,
Zoe Barnes.
And give credit to Barnes and tooling that block enough and then also getting out of the way of it as it goes out wide. But the aggressiveness of the swing.
Wedman, Hefner.
And that
kill.
violation.
Yeah, the net was disturbed there by a Titan, and Blue Valley West will get the point. Pangeris. Yep, you see the girls moving the net. There's Pangeris. A nasty serve. That one was curving like a baseball curveball. Did you see that? It kind of took off about mid-court and then curved toward the sideline here. This is our fresh. Look at the curving action on the ball. Amazing. And another great serve there by the freshman. Here's Willard, and she'll get the kill through the block of Davidson.
Well handled first contact off of a very difficult serve. And Lee Summit West, they struggled a bit in that second set with serve and pass, but starting out in this third set, much cleaner.
This is Hefner, and she gets the kill. Anderson at 6'3", trying to get the dig. She's better on the net, but hey, good effort here by number 3. She did her best try, but that's hard for a 6'3" body to get down that low like that.
Well, Wedman's set all the way across the behind her head was unreal.
Patton serving. Willard blocked. What was that? Was that Heck and Davidson? Davidson getting the chest push there, so I'll give it to Davidson this time. Ella Davidson, 4 in red, yep. Girl all her life wanted to be a Jaguar. Watry, the kill for the Titans. They need to get 15 going.
And every point now is starting to get louder and louder as we go. Working through this set number 3.
Willard to serve. Wedman tried to set it up, didn't work out there as Heck. You know, you got Wedman with 1,000 assists, and
that was just
Watry was right there.
Press
Watry was
sealed
doing
the net.
Yeah, roofing work there. As now here's Myers, and it's too long. Point Lee Summit West. So now the Titans.
And back and forth we go.
Yep. Willard gets the where do you serve it from behind the clipboard. That's the signal from the coach. Davidson through the block and gets the kill. So Davidson having a nice set number 3. I wonder if she still has that Halloween costume when she was 6 years old. Mom's got it somewhere. Watry, and it was, I thought it got a hand up there. No, they say point to Blue Valley West. I thought he got a fingertip there. Watch those NCAA replays and how close did the skin on her finger move. And here's a tip by Zoe Barnes that Karam's wide, and a point for Blue Valley West. Now, look who's up there serving. I felt like she was the key there and getting set number 2 closed out for the Jaguars. Let's see what she's got in her arsenal. She's got some nasty serves. Watry the tip and the kill for the Titans. Ryan Watry.
Her ability to just hang and float in the air is something really fun to watch. Watch her come up here, just floats and then catches the block on their return and then finds an opening in the floor.
Here's Zoe with the serve. It's a good one. And wow, Blue Valley Wedman, I'll tell you what. She is an absolute magician. I mean, she's a great setter, don't get me wrong, but she's an offensive threat with her targeted shots.
Both of these
tips.
teams featuring a 5-5-1 system, so that means one setter on the floor. So they're playing all 6 rotations. So for 3 rotations, they're going to be live on that front row. So they're able to attack. And Wedman was just nifty. She saw the block that entire time.
Man, you want her on your team. You don't want to be playing against Lily Wedman, sophomore setter. Here's a serve by Davidson. Watry block. Now they're going to set up Mcdonald, and off the block and the point. And that is Cameron Mcdonald, 6-foot sophomore. Always has a smile, always just so enthusiastic. She's like the pulse of getting her team fired up. Now Pangeris, her block is handled. Here's Mcdonald again down the line. It's too long. Point Blue Valley West. I like the thought.
Yeah,
but just long there by Mac.
It was there, just missed barely on this tip attempt. You can see just going long. That was close.
Steve Bach. He's got the calls on the baseline, the veteran official. Here's Heck with the serve. Zoe Barnes gets some shot off the tape. Now a joust handled there. And let's say a lift and a point to Blue Valley West. Lee Summit West loses that joust, and now Heck will serve. 1-1, this is set number 3. McDonald, and gets the kill.
McDonald's having some strong rotations on the front line. Kind of shade that ball a bit more towards the line when she attacks.
Kaylin, her sister, played on the team last year. She's now at Arkansas Fort Smith. Her little sister had to sit out with that broken ankle. And let me tell you something, she wanted to play badly, but this is a service error that was a killer for the Titans. And now Blue Valley West will have Wedman serving as Phillips out. And the Myers girl back in. Here's Willard, and she gets the kill. Willard there on the outside, Eden Willard.
A great set, a secondary set. You can see the libero there just lofts the ball up, and then a high aggressive swing leads to that point.
McDonald to serve. It's a troublesome serve. Now the free ball is going to be sent over, and they're going to get Willard a touch. She took something off that. Here's Myers, and she's blocked. Ava Anderson.
Ava Anderson, a huge smile, rightfully so. Seals the net. Watch her go up in the timing. See the press with that right hand, gets it.
It's like the Empire State Building right there, just too tall. Ava Empire. And Jairus. And trouble, miscommunication.
Yeah, trying to get off the net in transition, just run, and they ran into each other.
Yep, you see the bodies collide. Good call there, JDH. Oh, they wanted to take it, but you're crashing into your teammate. And Jairus, a nasty serve. Got sandbagged on number 8 by Horston. I'm writing that in my notes right now. Zoe Barnes, into the net, point Blue Valley West. Willard a tip, it's a good one. Point Lee Summit West. They needed something to stop the red momentum, and they did get it here. This is a heady play by Willard on the tip over the block.
Now the senior doing a great job on the floor. She's one of those returners.
Myers. And somebody was in the net for West. And another point for the Jags. Hatton to serve. Hatton, the DS with the special jersey. If you're not familiar, she wears the black jersey. And Hatton wants that one back. And now Willard will serve. In rally scoring, service errors magnified. Overpass, party ball, and it's put down by Watry. Right place, right time. Let's see if the Titans can get some momentum out of this, because I have a feeling somebody's gonna have a little late run here. Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be making predictions. You are, JDH. Myers into the net. Here come the Titans.
much like I expected, actually, in this third set. Anything goes, both teams going back and forth.
But we need a prediction. We need those predictions from you. And Davidson. And, whoa, somebody was in the, was under the net or in the net in red. Point Lee Summit West, and that's enough to get a timeout from Coach Horstick and Blue Valley West. Come back for set 3 and the finale between these teams here at the Slam. All right, you're watching the St. James Volleyball Slam presented by Hy-Vee. This is the 13th annual. That's how long we've been doing this. I know I'm old because I'm going bald.
And because you've been here for every one of them?
Most of them. You know, they did play it in 2020, the pandemic year. And a kill! That's Davidson. Trick or treat down the line for the kill. For the girl who loves Jaguar volleyball and dressed up. Jessica Horstick showed me on her phone her costume as a little girl. And like I said, that just shows how much she loves this program. Ooh, they're scrambling now. Davidson dug by Mathis. Here's Zoe Barnes, and it's a perfect shot right in the corner. Point Lee Summit West. Accuracy by Zoe Barnes.
And showing her versatility within that rally. You saw her on the right side, and then rally goes on, exceptional defense flying around, and then high, deep shot. That's a winner.
Zoe Barnes serving. Hatton handling the serve. Davidson got it through the block. Now McDonald needs a big ball. Here's Davidson. Now they're scrambling, and trouble for the Jaguars. Point Titans. You could see some worried faces in red there as that ball was pinballing around and couldn't get it out of their own end. Here's Zoe Barnes with a serve. Hack on the slide, block. Wedman again. Boy, you gotta watch out for Lily. She'll just kill you there in the middle.
The vision, Lily Wedman, that was an exceptional play. She's live, she's the setter, so play goes on, right? Pick up, and she said, oh, nobody's paying attention, no one's blocking. There it is, right there in that corner. Setter on 2.
High volleyball IQ, Lily Wedman. Watry, block. Now Hatton coming in, and she got, I think she went into the net. Her hands, as she reached in, touched the net. I believe is what the second referee is calling there. Let's see. Yep. She got her hands in the net. Oh, this is going right down to the wire. Davidson handling serve receive. Pangeris, the freshman. McDonald, and yeah, I got the ball there. Cole was about ready to just run the old man over here, and she stopped and looked me right in the eye and said, I'd kill that poor guy over there if I came in there.
You're precious.
She saved my life. Aubrey Cole, thank you very much. Lee Summit West. Tip, and Anderson mishits it into the net. Point Blue Valley West. Right down to the wire as JDH predicted. You said this is going to go right to the wire, and it looks like we're getting it here as Hack the serve. And it's an ace! An ace late in set 3. Analytics for volleyball say that is huge.
Point goes to the aggressor, an aggressive serve, getting the top of the net. Well handled this time.
McDonald, the tip down the line, handled. Wedman setting up Pangeris. Mathis. Now McDonald directing one to the corner. In! And Coach Horstick can't believe the call, but McDonald found a spot in the corner now. Let's see, you make the call at home. It's away from the line judge on the opposite side.
That's in.
All right. Jill making
That's
the
it.
call.
Yeah.
21 apiece. Here's Hefner. Oh, Mathis just got in the way of that one. Now they'll set the free ball. And Wedman does it again at the net. Oh, man.
Lily Wedman is so fun to watch. Quick off her feet, the athleticism, and the body control. I mean, you got to think she's spinning in every single direction as a setter, moving around within the play. Her body control.
Here's Willard into the net. And point Blue Valley West. If I'm a college scout, Lily Wedman is on my team. You find a way to get her. She's just a sophomore. She's athletic, she's smart, she can play all over. Let's go back to the last play here. The shot kind of just rolled off the net.
I saw four contacts, so no touch of the plane of the net was the call.
Yep.
I didn't see one on that replay, so I think that was a good call. No, so you can see the up official. Yep, ball over to Blue Valley West, 4. So 4 contacts, no contact with the block. So now a 2-point advantage seems like a pretty big advantage in this third set.
Yeah, it's big. And the Blue Valley schools continue the streak. They've won the first 3 matches here in the 2022 Slam presented by Hy-Vee. Anderson a tip, handled by Blue Valley West. Here's Myers. Mathis. And now a party ball is sent down. That is Hefner.
You're seeing late in this set and in this match that it has been Blue Valley West who has been the aggressor. They're taking the big swings. They're going after it. You see that heavy swing leads to then this overpass.
Yeah. Here's Mcdonald. Dug by Wedman. Now Pangeris sends it wide, but it goes off the block, so it is a match win to Blue Valley West. It contacted the defender on the way out, and Blue Valley West lost set 1, rallies and wins 25-21 in set number 2 and 3, and get revenge on Lee Summit West, who beat them in the 2018 Slam in 3. This time they get it in 3. Congratulations. Blue Valley West, well, look at my scorecard. What does it say to you?
The Blue Valley schools coming out victorious, all 4 of them.
So the volleyball pretty good in the EKL and Blue Valley, is that good?
Indeed.
All right.
But Lee Summit West, they're going to have a great season. They have a lot of good pieces to their team. Defensively, super scrappy. They'll get things going, no doubt. But that sophomore class, sensational for Blue Valley West.
Special thanks to all the folks here at St. James. Jared Hertzet is the AD. Thanks to our coaches, Jessica Horstick and Jennifer Morgan. Our producer, Joe Novacek. For Jill Dorsey Hall and all her predictions. Our entire Spectrum Sports Broadcasting crew, Kevin White saying so long from the St. James Volleyball Slam, presented by Hy-Vee. In 3, Blue Valley West over Lee Summit West. Blue Valley dominating in the 2022 Slam as we say good day from Lenexa.